Boom. We got one screaming back. That's exciting. Brand new call I just downloaded on the Lucky Duck today. Plain Jane howl. Plain Jane long howl, and they screamed back. Boom, baby. Did I get that? I got that. All right, guys, talk about chaotic. I just called in a triple. They were in and out over and over and over. The first one I hit, but it limped off. Second one I anchored. The third one I anchored, but it limped off as well. So I don't know. I'm making, these are really rush shots. I'm getting no ranges. I'm going to get up in there with light. I ain't going to bring the main camera. I'm going to bring my Insta360. I'm going to go see if I can track these down. I don't know if they're laying dead. One's definitely dead. I don't know about the other ones, but stay with me here. I might have my first confirmed triple self-filmed. Absolute epic, baby. Okay, here's the first coyote. This actually here. This coyote here was actually my second coyote that I shot. The first one got, took off running. There's the first one, or the second one, I'm sorry. And then the first and the third, they're back here. Here's blood right here, okay? So here's blood from the very first shot. Oh boy, there's a lot of blood. I think I might have got him. There's blood spraying. Oh, here's one dead. Here's coyote number. Okay, this would be right here's coyote, the third coyote I shot. So that's the second and the third. So we just gotta go track this first coyote here. He's pumping blood pretty good. I think I might be able to finish him, or maybe he's laying dead. Triple, baby. That is what I'm talking about. Self-filmed triple, baby. The brand new, make sure he's dead. The brand new 22 arc. Look at that shit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Look at that. 3 coyotes down, all on film, self-filming. Anyone who has ever done this, or I guess not done this, I don't know. It's hard. It is super hard. You gotta be patient, and you gotta be, it's hard to explain, but you can't just start blasting if you want to try to continue to kill, bring them back. And every coyote that I shot tonight was over 200 yards. They come up this draw here between 2 great big hills, and wow, snowy night. This is literally so fun. I can't even explain to you guys how fun this is right now. I'm gonna gather these up with some light, lay them down in the field, and we'll do a little interview to finish off the night here. All right, guys, well, here we are. Got all these dogs drug out, and as I was saying in there while I was tracking these down, this stuff is, you can't even explain it to someone who don't do it. It is the funnest thing you could possibly do. It looks like we got two males here. These 2 big ones are males and 1 female. Not exactly sure, if they're getting close to breeding or not. So these coyotes come in and out from December all the way to March. You just never know. But these are 2 significantly bigger coyotes than that. As I said, I howled, and the one screamed. It sounded like a female. If I had to guess, what kind of, if it was a male or female, I'd have guessed female by the pitch. As soon as they ripped off, I knew they were coming, because my cousin has been sending me pictures. He said, they've been in there, get in there and kill them. So I sat up on this hillside behind me. You can kind of see there's a hill behind me, and when they come up this low, I was expecting them to come over on the hillside, kind of keep their distance, but they come right up to shoot. So they were looking up, and they had me pegged. I mean, I'm looking at it right now, and I mean, I was skyline so bad. They actually turned the first time at like probably 220 yards. That's all they got, and they turned, and I dumped the one. Well, I hit her, and then she took off. I hit her back, And then the two males, man, they were fired up. I was hearing all sorts of racket they were making, coming in and out, making little growl noises and everything else. And they come in and out 2-3 times, and they would stop out here at about 250, and they were tough shots through a little bit of brush. And we made her happen though. The brand new Ruger Gen 2 22 arc. I think I like it. I'm 3 for 3 the first time I come out and hammered these dogs. Of course, I mentioned earlier too, I had 10 new sounds I put in a folder today. I used only them. It was Plain Jane Long Howl, Half Pint Cottontail, and then I used, I think it was Sniff It. It's just a bunch of high-pitched screaming and stuff, and they just could not resist. So I'm gonna go get the pickup, my camera, all my gear, get down here and load them up, and be on my way. But this is my very first triple. I've killed, you know, a triple and a quad with the thermal, but I've never daylight tripled. I've called many in, but it is a very tough task to do when you're manning a camera. You know, the camera, the gun, it's tough to do. So I finally conquered that, and maybe one day we'll get a quad. But for now, I'm happy, and I'm gonna get these out of here, and until the next one, catch you guys then.